And away they go from that 14. Aravadicia, Red Bomber, they all got out well enough. Unzen is up with the leaders, and Courageous Cat is now going around them to be right up there with them as they travel towards that 1200 metre area. After that, Red Bomber, just a little headstrong, 5 or 6 lengths off the leader. Mount Pilates is back there at the rails. Silver Hills is one of the trailers with Kian the Conqueror, and they 8 or 9 lengths off them. Climbing the hill now, they have approximately 900 metres left to go, and it's Courageous Cat in front who leads the way to Unzen, who's back in the second spot. Now I Got You is racing away in third, then Aravadicio. Red Bomber about 4 or 5 lengths off that leader, then Mount Pilates inside of that. Kian the Conqueror, and they're being followed by Silver Hills being held up and about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. They travel to the 500 now, and it's Unzen. Unzen who is the leader from Courageous Cat in second. Aravadicio, Red Bomber's got about 3 or 4 lengths to find on the leader. Silver Hills is also looking to gather momentum, got 5 or 6 lengths to make up. It's Unzen as they race down into the final 200. The leader from Red Bomber behind that Mount Pilates. Silver Hills is now pulling out all the stops and closing in fast. Unzen, here comes Silver Hills who's motoring home now, and Silver Hills picked it up to win going away. Red Bomber, Unzen behind that, and Mount Pilates. So Unzen tried to let loose and go and thought maybe there's an opportunity. Does tend to hang, unfortunately, from where Unzen was towards the inside, does so slightly, and Silver Hills, on the other hand, is full of running and closes him down hand over fist. That's the latest story from Turffontein.
Well, that was the running of race 5, and guess what? This man next to me has won 3 of the first 5 races, so he's on a high. Calvin Habib, he'll be happy that Richard Free missed today because he picked up a couple of winning rides, and very well done. I thought it had every chance to win today because I know the way she runs. She settles in. Turffontein 1400, some people might have said a bit short, but she did win her first race over this trip, so you must have been very happy where you were in the race. Yeah, look, obviously hoping Richard feels better, just want to thank Mr. Terry for the opportunities to ride these horses. 2 of my winners have been pick-up rides, so it's definitely nice when it works out in your favour. Look, perfect instructions from Mr. Terry to just get cover with her and just be as patient as you can. When you want to go, just sit a little bit longer. And I thought I had the perfect horse to pull me through. I thought Red Bomber would give me the perfect lead through until I needed to pounce. And look, when I asked her the question, it was instant, and she won well. So good luck to Mr. Terry and to his whole team. To Mrs. Rupert and to Drakenstein and to Kevin, thank you so much for the opportunity. Honoured to ride winning these colours, and it's always an honour when you put these blue and white colours on. Well, congratulations, very nice ride. Thank you so much. Okay, let's speak to Sean Terry, who's coming across to join me over here. I couldn't believe when I saw the betting at the start of the race that the Unzen was 2-1. You were 8-1. I know maybe people thought it was a bit short for her, but gee whiz, had to have every chance today.
Yes, it's not easy to punt, Nico. You should know.
I do know that, but you know what? I can't do. Some things are mouth-watering. When you see one 4 times the price of the favourite and has got as much chance of receiving 6.
You know what? When they're this price and they're being prepped, you can at least ride them in a race the way they're supposed to be ridden. When no
stress or pressure.
When they're hot pot favourites, you're always under extreme pressure. But this race just worked out very well for her. It was always a prep run, and as long as she had a smooth passage, which she did, she was always going to be a massive runner at the weights. Just a very big thank you to Gaynor. She's always put a lot of confidence in me, and I think this is a lovely filly. And let's hope she, repays Gaynor's patience. Big thank you to Kevin, to Betway for the support, and
What's her optimum trip then? 1.25 miles?
You know what? It's hard to say. You saw her run well in the Oaks. She ran well in the 18. But, maybe those runs were just coming a little soon for her. We've given her a bit of extra time, and she certainly has strengthened up. A mile's good for her, and her next engagement is a mile, so we can take it after that.
I want you quickly, without going into too much depth, to talk about yesterday as a race day. I mean, obviously you had big horses yesterday, Sean, and I was going to preempt it earlier on, but I thought let me wait for the time and place. Just reflecting on yesterday, Durbanville's a tough course. Kenilworth much fairer than Durbanville. I don't want to put it down to the track, but what did you come away yesterday feeling leaving Durbanville?
You know what, it was tough to be at Durbanville, but the Cape are in a predicament, and we support whatever changes they had to make. These are certainly not fillies that are planned to run at the course, but all things equal, they had their chances. Keller, I expected her to just about win, being the best horse in the race, but I did caution that she was carrying a bit of condition. And as it happened, the last 100 meters told on her. She had a good blow after the race. She needed it. I don't think there's anything to say there. I mean, it was a good run. She was beaten by a half-decent horse that was very fit. And, they employed the right tactics on the day. There are the fillies race, the West Cape fillies race. Well done to the winners. They took the race by the scruff of the neck. They did everything right. Glenn, Sandy, Eugene, Craig, they deserved the win. But, unfortunately, Richard couldn't get in. He was stuck deep. And as he was easing to find a position, so the field was easing, and he ended up actually last. Would it have been better to just sit last and, then use it as a prep run? That may have been the right thing in hindsight, but, these horses are short in the market, and he moved up around the turn. And she seemed to get lost in the straight, to be honest. When she looked like she was compounding, I thought she was going to run tailed off. And she actually found her feet again and finished the race off reasonably well for the passage she had endured. So what can I say? It's one of those things. It was a rough race. She got the brunt of it. And, the guys that kept her out, that's race riding. They're doing their job. And we got caught napping on the day, and we'll have to be a bit more awake next time.
Well, congratulations on today's wins, and all the best. And let's hope that the other big two, I'm sure they're out there firing on their next starts.
Thank you very much. I mean, their preps have gone well, and they were at a good space for yesterday's run. And you know what they say, that's racing.
That is racing, and thanks very much for your time and your sincerity.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Okay, let's speak to the assistant. It's John is going to come across here. Well done, John. You keep on talking to us and keep on getting these 1,500 checks. So things going well in the Tarry stable?
It's coming very well.
Yeah.
I'm very happy also.
And you're waiting for a couple of weeks' time for the big Betway Summer Cup Day. And I see you've already been sponsored by Betway now, so it's big news for you guys.
Yes, I'm very happy for the Betway.
Congratulations, John. All the best with this horse.
Yes, well done for the owner, and well done for the Calvin Habib, and well done the team stable, and well done Mr. Terry.
Congratulations, John.
Thank you.
Well done. This is a very nice win. I kept on trying to preach it to Andrew to say that I thought a big chance today. I wasn't put off by the trip at all. The Tarry stable's formidable when they're up here in Joburg. And my apologies to the sponsors of the two racecourses I mentioned. I forgot to mention this: Hollywood Bits Durbanville and Hollywood Bits Kenilworth. It wasn't something that I designed to do from the outset. But there we go. That's it for the racing today. Well done to the Tarry connection, and well done to Drakenstein Stud and to all those concerned with Silver Hills.